Lutas a vencer, uma, isso. Vamos testar esse rachede aí. Rachede é de roubado.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. Welcome to the stream.
I'm not gonna lose.
Vamos ver como ele vai fazer o certinho.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Cross up block. Decides to go in with the target combo. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner switch. Avoid getting cornered. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Slips the grab. Checks him with the projectile. Does a good job of pushing back. Both players all out of drive gauge. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player one has depleted their drive gauge. KO.
Fica falando do botão da chulinha, eu tô achando.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires off a whirlwind. Charges forward. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Holds out with the block. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters planning something? Jump? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Sneaks in above. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Solid use of Tempest. This may be it. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Eu sei que estou errando, velho.
They are letting it fly from the get-go. Cross-up attack. Overhead. All in with the rush. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Hit the sunset round. We're gonna see what a beast Chun-Li is with her feet here. Player two can't let this sim. Genius lead with that throw escape. Oh, here we go. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. There's a drive impact. A jump in? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. White Hunter's counter on the action. The drive gauge burns out. With the throw. Player two can't use any drive moves. I called it. Super block. No one could have.
Caralho, mano. Que boneco roubado, miserável.
Tá defendendo do Ronaldo?
Ah, quer que eu faça o quê?
Eu não sei personalizar essa bosta não, mano.
Cofeiro burro! O que tá acontecendo aí, cara?
Eu não sei mexer, mano. Ó. E quanto é?
Já tá, cara. Lutas a vencer uma. É.
Ganha.
Vai lá, Crow. Aperta o quadrado ali do lado do Dennis ali. Ai, meu Deus. Meu Deus do céu, vocês estão continuando com essa sala horrorosa da Coffee 15? Ó, quando você estiver jogando, vocês apertam ali, aí reservar lado, você bota ali qualquer lado, que aí vai entrar na luta automaticamente, cara. Você não precisa ficar apertando toda vez, não.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. Welcome to the stream.
Thiago tem ranço do ratinho da outra.
Pô, da outra? Aqui tá pior que...
In the first round. Tries to bait him with the
Aqui
projectile.
tá pior do que na outra.
Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips him up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Puts one in the pocket. What's the play here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
Aí vocês não botam a sala privada, entrou um boneco aí, ó. Eu vou ter que criar a sala, cara.
Solid combo. Good job blocking.
Parar de passar raiva, meu Deus,
Just
mano.
how patient they can be. Fireball from the very top. What's next? In a dire situation.
Copeiro burro, copeiro burro!
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Um milhão de opção, porra.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the nulls. Delivers
Outra
the
coisa,
fade
quando os
right
dois
to
estiver
the
jogando ali, vocês têm que apertar ali o X.
jumps in.
Aí vai aparecer reservar lado, vocês botam qualquer lado. Aí já entra, na próxima luta já entra automaticamente.
Guess they didn't need it. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage. So they should be looking to anti-air instead. No, sucks to fly the most. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play.
Eita, aí ó, ligou o modo Marvel vs Capcom.
Bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhazan.
Modo Marvel vs Capcom.
Is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner. Chops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Give me a little bit more.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Stings them with the Shikusen. Throws them. That throw will do some good damage. That feeling out phase is over. Time connects with the throw. Player one needs to take all in with the rush. Taking chunks out of each other here. Escapes the corner. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drops them. Cross up attack. And then moves. Turning it right up with the super. Prepare for uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Yep. This is going so solid with a mixer anti-air. OD whirlwind. Carried to the corner. Just made these bad news. Oh, geez, right through them. Can they use their resource? They were sitting on their meter for this super art.
Nossa, esse é.
Puta que pariu, mano.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Games, agora tu vai ali e antes de assistir tu coloca reservar qualquer lado.
Pronto. Contra mim, o Claudinei quer jogar que nem um pro play da Evo, fazendo combo do caralho. O Thiago ele quer dar mole. Bota a piroca pro Claudinei. Bota a piroca pro Thiago também, mano.
Chulinho humilde.
Vou comprar onde? Tô comendo dos outros.
Ai, melhor farofa do online.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ai, com boca agarrada.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Knockdown. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Very solid corner kick. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Were they baiting them into that? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted
Caralho, defendo não?
engine activation. They want to end this quick. Player 2 in there.
Ué?
Player
Ah, que
2
bom, mano.
picks up the first
Descendo não,
round.
essa
That'll give them
porra.
a psychological advantage. Extending that drive gauge. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? not having the cross up. That was tricky. Still very early in the round. Oh, easy tag. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Doesn't miss a beat. Okay, creating some space here. Out
Não,
of
mas eu
range.
fico muito feliz com a evolução do Grau nesse jogo, mano. Ele foi rápido aí.
Excellent medium kick.
Ele já tá com o jogo seguro com essa boneca aí.
Chases them into the corner
Ai,
and now
defendendo,
needs to do some
menino.
damage. Player one, burnout activates.
Não agarra depois de tomar golpe na defesa.
Caralho, tô sempre pra caralho essa garrada aí, mané.
Player two.
Caralho.
Tá todo mundo. Desde quando tu ama a Júlia, ô Thiago?
Pô, não, boneca roubada.
Here comes a new challenger.
Caralho.
Não, o Luke, né? Meu Luke tá penga.
Eu joguei nada
How's this
agora, meu
match gonna
Deus.
shake out? It's gonna be exciting to
Pô,
see.
tu foi o que mais ganhou até agora, Thiago. Tá reclamando, pô? Tomado, pô. Veio nenhuma.
Não joguei nada, velho. Caralho, mané.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. Parries the attack and the parry here puts drive gauge in the bank.
Não, pior que eu não costumo ter dificuldade com o Júlio não, cara. Eu costumo ganhar, acho que vem online contra mim, até gosto quando vem ela.
Now they can create some big
Os
chances
caras
to
tão botando
advantage.
jogo, irmão.
Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy game.
É, Júri... Pô, Júri, quem que parece? Júri Kami.
Okay, creating some space here. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they
Não,
going to do
Kami
this?
é braba, tem umas que é braba,
There's the
mas...
anti-air. Not
Camarada for meio Nutella.
long low attack hits.
Comigo toma.
Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Decides to buff up while they can. Goes for the low risk air to air.
O Júri é boneco de coffee, cara.
Hits up the
O Júri é boneco de coffee, por isso que o cara tá bem com ela.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way
Caralho,
to
cara
backdash
voa,
out.
mano. Cara voa, fica no alto.
Keep going. Boxing with the target. Player one will need to be experiencing burnout. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gets a risky buff in. Rolls up to pry them open. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player two holding on to that raw super art incoming. Prepare for
Você não tá deixando eu jogar. Tá enfiando a porrada aí no canto.
Ai, foi tudo, mano.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build up.
Já levou pra Evil.
Não, mas tu vê legal. Ele deixou eu jogar ali no canto. Não deixou, mano.
Não. Destruindo, mané.
Atacando que nem piroca e dá brecha pra tomar um especial na farofa, assim.
Here comes a new challenger.
Viu? A Júlia faz pressão também, filho, no canto. Porra.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Eu tô voando, meu Deus.
They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Blocks the jump in, throws him down. Steps in for the throw.
Tá
They
demais,
gotta
né?
try and change the situation.
Pô, foi primeira
Both fighters are
vista.
taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Box him with a target combo.
Ah, tá lindão,
Order
né?
makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Caralho, tô jogando, né?
Sees the going through
Caralho.
and takes the round. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Spinning bird kick. Hits him with a stopping block. The cycle hit.
Aí eu tomo
Now we
tudo,
gotta
mano.
see something. A quick breather. Jump. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Not much life difference. Big throws. Going in. Lays down a whirlwind. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Player 2 is working with a better game. Rushes in. Fires off a whirlwind. Drives impact misses.
Caralho, sério?
Solid anti-air. Cody whirlwind to up the ante. The throw is denied. They gotta go. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Oh my god, what a throw tech. Oh my god, they just choked it up. And whiffs. They're wide open. Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 flatlines up.
Pariu, mano.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Você já tá com a cara por ele, se você quiser, eu faço um jogo jogando tranquilo.
Só balada dos maluquice.
Ué, você não botou. É porque você não botou o reservar lado, mano.
Reservar lado. Tem que colocar, reservar qualquer lado.
Você tem que reservar
Tá
qualquer
apostando
lado.
na derrota e botar qualquer lado. Pô.
Aqui tá dizendo que você é
Vai,
um piloto.
gente. Aperta start aí.
Agora eu não vi isso aqui, mano. Bora aí, Thiago, vamos isso.
Vamos lá.
Tu tá apertando muito o soco fraco do caminho, cara. Pelo amor de Deus.
A new challenger.
Ué. Faz parte. Aí tu não aperta não de agir.
Não, só aperto na frente.
Ah, bom.
Queria saber se eu botar um
What are these fighters going to do? They're not gonna allow any
quadrado,
jumping.
tá ruim.
Tries to get a breather with a projectile.
E eu sou que taca no
And
X.
then a breather there with a long range fireball.
Piroca,
Going
mano.
into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Very solid corner switch. What are they thinking here? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Throws them to negate the block.
Mano, que dá, velho.
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. All right, what's coming up next? Peppers them with a Rashid making the chat go nuts with OD spinning mixer. Fires off a whirlwind. Gets them.
Caralho!
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grabs and throws them away. Neither of them willing to back off. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the jump in.
Caralho,
Big
mano.
throws. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Start the push with Arabian Cyclone. It's a good spot to use the super. Activate the star to get some help on the field. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Ah, burnout activate. Life lead is there, but this can lead to some big damage. So
Caralho.
little life left. Flatlines in.
Pulei na tela!
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Mano, é muito bom. É muito bom o boneco que pula na tela, mano. O boneco que pula na tela é a melhor coisa que você vai, sabe que vai ficar no canto ali, tá em burnout, você vai lá, pula na tela e ainda pode voar de novo ainda.
Comes a new challenger.
Dá, pô, olha.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Boneco roubado. Boneco roubado, miserável. Por que essa praga voltou?
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent.
Quebrando o jogo, mano.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown.
Caralho, 2 dias que eu não jogo, já tô enferrujado, meu Deus.
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The fighters are scrambling to figure out how to gain some meter here. Knockdown. Nice solid counter. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Uses the target combo as a filler. OD whirlwind to up the ante. Misses the drive impact. Going in. Burnout activates. They need to rely on hands around with
Caralho, só esperar a boca, a vítima se mata sozinho.
Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get
Podia
complacent.
agora. Pensei que ele ia apertar o botão.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 creates a good
Né?
corner
Que
opportunity.
isso, mano.
Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Timely side switch there, which will hits him with a stop and pop. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has the light lead.
Caralho,
And
agarrado
they
que ele
use
pega
it.
assim.
There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're backed up into the corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Super arts on deck for both fight in with the crosser. It's a good spot to use the super. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Morri, pô.
They're not dead. This fight's not over. Oh, with enough. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Gold stop. Rashid looking for something with these arms. They gotta dig down deep. Player 1 flipping the script with a
Caraca, tu é doido, tu quer dar dive parry naquilo ali, mano. Porra, tá doido, mano.
Back to start. They're not taking any chances.
Não, é.
Genius read with that throw escape. Player 1
Ah,
managed their
tá.
drive gauge well to create lots of
Ah, eu uso
opportunities.
pouco isso, cara. Eu deveria usar mais, né?
Maintain this rhythm. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Sei lá, eu esqueço.
Finds the target.
Recupera, né? Não, nesse especial do Rashid aí é uma ótima, pra sair dele.
In with the rush. There's the burnout. A jump in, connects with the throw. He stars out. Receives gonna start healing. Throws him.
Caralho, mano.
Getting crowned from above. Player 2.
Eu acho que ele esqueceu que era ele que tá em burnout, não era o carro.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Aí quer falar da Chulin, já pessoal, agora eu vou jogar sério. Eu vou mostrar 80% do meu poder. Caralho, bota a sala privada, ô piroca.
How's this
Mano,
match
como
gonna
é que eu
shake
vou
out?
imaginar como
It's
é
gonna
que
be
se
exciting
procura a
to see.
sala? Como se procura a sala? Fala pra mim.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Alright, what's coming up next? That drive impact
Sofre
doesn't
não.
get through. Decides to meet them in the air. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This is a huge chance to make it feel.
É muito agora você fudeu, fica em burnout dele, ó.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps. Decides to meet them in the air. Good judgment there. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Risky up-close scrap still going. Knockdown and... This is gonna hurt. Anti-air in the clutch. Shoots their shot. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A lot of pressure building up here. closing moment. Turning it right up with a super. Okay, here we go. Player one can't let this. Oh my, the throw tag. The low kick hits. Oh boy. Throw is denied. What a read to protect that.
Ai, o cara pulou. Que isso? Tá usando o macro pra sair da agarrada.
We're going into the
Tá usando o macro.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Usando o macro.
So solid with a mixer anti-air.
Oi.
Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Whirlwind shot. Keeps him out. Driving all in with the
Cara que ganha, mano.
Player one needs to wait for more fuel to the fire. Cook him up.
Pegar pelo caralho,
Machine hits
mano.
without the ear. And we're about to experience some tail or damage.
Pra caralho.
Spinning mixer
Roubado.
tells you you're not clear for landing. Player two can't win this without pulling the trigger. Reads the jump in perfectly. A jump in? What a finish!
Corre pra caralho, mano.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Não, pô, eu usei drive pra caralho. Eu usei pra dar o rush e usei pra dar o X. Só que o especial...
Here comes a new challenger.
Thiago, se
How's
você
this
não botar
match
o
gonna
trem,
shake
não vai ganhar
out? It's gonna
nenhuma,
be
hein?
exciting to see.
Welcome to the stream.
Já falei que eu não respeito o Juninho. Juninho dá muita esquina.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Weird anti-air. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Ooh, what's this? Player 2 has used up all of their drive. Can they outlast it? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Backs them into the corner. This is a huge chance to
Tá
make a
usando,
field.
tá usando o macro.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Wraps it up with the drive impact. Player 1
Então, mas
sets
ele
the
é o
tone
mole de
with
ficar
that
no
win.
canto, mano. Ficar no
Let's see
canto
if
é
they can
foda.
keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Switches sides via backup. Decides to buff up while they can. Switches it up. Player 1
Eita!
good corner opportunity.
Caralho, mano. Ela quicou, bateu no jump sozinha.
One is going to have a hard
Eu nunca tinha visto, não.
with this super. Flushes that off and keeps going. Whiffs with that huge attack.
Ah, mentira. Por que você tá fazendo isso?
Oh, stops to pry them open. Genius read. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Grabs and all the throw connects. Fires off a whirlwind. Jumps it. Spinning mixer tells you you're not cleared for landing. Noticeable light
Ele é.
with the cross.
É, isso aí
Ele é
não.
mole não,
Esse
João.
bagulho dele não. Ah, então ainda. Mais fácil ainda. Se ela perguntar se esse bagulho dele é o Hora, nem é. Aí.
This is a critical closes it out. This
Não é
is
hora
the
não,
final
você vai
round.
frente com o soco.
Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight. Round. Fight.
That's what an opening statement there. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Target combo into. Excellent damage on that. Solid anti-air. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Both avoiding the wall like a blade. Spinning
Não
mixer
quero um
tells
pouquinho
you
sim,
you're
galera.
not cleared for landing. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This draft
Mano, eu não
Caraca,
ganhei,
tu
eu
pulou
fiquei no
na
canto.
moral. Caralho,
was an
tu pulou na moral, cara. Ainda deu tempo de defender, mané.
Não dá pra
Que
pular aquilo, cara.
recuperação é essa?
Não dá pra pular o furacão, cara. Não dá pra pular o furacão, mano. Se quer pular o furacão,
Here comes a new challenger.
ah, o boneco pulou errado, mano.
Roubado.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Welcome to
Não, mano, você pulou o bagulho aí e tomou, cara.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. Gets the counter.
Farofeiro,
Lots of
velho.
aggression from both sides. Goes for the throw.
É, não é?
Was well in range to score the throw. Player one chases him down. Can't tech the throw. Player one is down to the wire. Time to go crazy. Combo with the target combo.
Não é?
Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them?
Precisa não.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws them to negate the block. Player two, this is a huge chance to make a field. Looking to impress with this super. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayoku-sen. What's the next move? Player two, smart decision.
Caraca,
Chip
muito.
damage was enough. Player
Ai.
one, always important first round.
Hã?
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Switches sides via backhand.
A diferença dá pra bater um pouquinho, né?
Very solid corner switch. Avoid getting cornered. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player one, hold your breath. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Smart, Isar active. Here comes the rude fence. Gets the throw and continues up there going for the super art. Big difference in life and super. Any mistake now will definitely end the round. Connects with the throw. Connects with medium. Reads the jump in perfectly. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. In attack range. No laps
É
of
muito
jump, no
foda-se,
run.
velho.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Sumiu, né?
Esse é mesmo. Eu não quero nesse finalzinho pra ver se é isso mesmo. Se for isso, é roubado.
Hã?
How's this match gonna shake out?
O
It's gonna be
boneco
exciting
do,
to
o
see.
boneco do Palomar, o coisa, é o Ken, cara. Ele joga de Chun-Li porque é roubada. Mas o boneco dele é o Ken.
Let's see what they try to do
Seria
here in the first
roubado,
round.
cara de palma, né?
One in the pocket. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player two,
Ah, claro que não, é difícil jogar com ela. Não é pra qualquer um, não.
the combo's there. What's going to follow the
Tem,
combo?
tem um camarada na Ivo jogando com ela no moderno, mano.
Job blocking the jump.
Ai,
They're showing
Tami.
us just how patient they can be.
Ridículo, mano.
Player two, his name takes a big gamble and
Ei, o
hits on
moleque
the
deixou o
block.
jogo agora, ó.
KO. Player
Não
two
deixou
picks
jogar
up
agora,
the first round. That'll give them a
Tem que
psychological
encontrar um
advantage.
posicionamento contra o Rashid. Tá foda, mano. É um boneco muito piroca, tem que falar e pra cá o
Decides to
tempo
buff up
todo.
while they can.
A tela inteira, mano.
Uses the
É pra lá e pra cá o tempo
fire to
inteiro.
stop the pace. The quarter makes it
Pô,
hard to
o boneco é
escape.
piroca, é pra lá e pra cá o tempo inteiro.
Box him with the target.
Pô, o boneco,
Widget spends the meter, hoping for a
pô, o
good
boneco
return.
casou bonito com ele. Piroca também das ideias.
Misses the grab. The Fuha's there to give them even
O
better
Dennis é
return
piroca com
than
qualquer boneco, né? Achou o
Player
Rashid.
one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jump? Which way you gonna block? Experiencing burnout. Player one is dominating this match. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Gets a risky puff in. Lays down a whirlwind. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. Fires off a whirlwind. Both players look for something to work with, but crowns them from above. You've got to be mindful of blocks the low kick. This can lead to some big damage. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Steals back a chance. Isar's out. Rashid's gonna start stealing.
Ei, do nada, velho.
What were they thinking? Connects with the throw. Jump! There's shot. Nothing stops this train. They're back into the corner now. Tempted move. Amazing. Taking shots out of each other here. Okay, base out the low kick.
Se você não tiver em burnout, tem brecha.
Boa.
Em burnout ali, tu toma tudo.
Clinches the
Vou
win.
pra caralho agora.
But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Não, eu tentei fazer todas as roubalheiras possíveis, pô. Não tem um pé não. Como é que eu escuto esse outro maluco aqui? Um tal de Melias aqui, mano. Expulsei ele na grosseria. É. Mas não sei procurar a sala.
This is gonna be a
Procura a
5-star
sala.
match. Get ready for history to be made. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Still slugging it out here. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Got their eye on the air. Checks them with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. The jump is denied. KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their
Essa
ground
do
game
Robert
and
foi
fire.
da vira assim.
Jumps up, gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Medium kick. Hits him with a stop and block. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good
Caralho,
return.
isso aí.
A gente tá longe pra caralho.
Vintage Jury.
Eu devia
Hits
mandar
up the
mais uma
count.
magia da Júlia
This
pra
is
fazer
going to
a
be
pressão,
huge.
mano.
Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. He corrects them. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. A jump.
Let's go.
All stocked up. Where's the
Eita,
pull
tá
up gonna
certo
come
aí.
into play? Player two. Rides it back, misses.
Que isso, cara?
Both
Falou
sides
tudo no
ready for the
back.
throw.
Caralho, mané.
Turns out. Low heavy.
Tá de sacanagem, mané.
Player
Enxergando nada.
Ih, essa churri aí. Bota o Ken, mano. Bota o Ken, mano. Bota o Ken, mano. É a pior churri no online. Apesar, cara,
Combo de... Tomando combo de banda e garrada, mano.
Não, mas isso faz parte, pô.
Vocês estão
Entendeu?
farofeiro do caralho. Já tô enferrujado.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to
Pô,
bring
cara,
their
aquela
A
tua
game to
banda
the
ali,
table.
ninguém ia esperar aquela porra, mano. Ninguém manda banda aqui, cara.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the
A
pocket.
banda da Gira é na velocidade da luz.
Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Player two has them legit shook in the corner. A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Some juicy damage. But can they ride this wave? Does a good job of pushing back. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midweight point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. Got their eye on the air. Start nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Caralho. Boneco roubado, mano.
Depende do botão que você apertar, pô. Quer pular puro?
Looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge
Tô
and
deixando vários likes pra vocês aí, ó.
Player 1 creates a
Caraca, eu
good
tô
corner.
esquecendo, mano.
Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Still scrapping for control of the space. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Lots of Fuha back and
Pune, velho. Não tem nenhum golpe que pune ele.
nice block on the overhead. Side switch and experiencing burnout. Player 1 looking to impress with this super. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? There's a burnout. Uses the gauge for
Ô,
a super.
caralho.
Still alive.
Isso, mano. Matou.
O negócio tá estranho aqui, mano.
That felt good, didn't it?
The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish. They get the win by sustaining good
Pulei pra trás e
and
ainda
not
tomei
giving them
ainda,
any
mano.
breathing room.
Caralho, tô uma porrada firme agora.
Fight starts now.
O bagulho tá doido.
The last round. It's now or never. The throw missed. Lays down a whirlwind. That feeling out drops him hard. They just said, get that jump in out of here. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at
Não
this
tem não.
range. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart
Não
stuff.
tem não.
Picking up that range to zone the opponent. Low double pump. Whirlwind shot. Totsugeki to the face. Starts with whirlwind. Player 1 is in a very good spot. So solid with the mixer anti-air. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground.
Então tá bom, cara.
Up with the fireball.
Comprou o meu e teu?
Drops them from the air. Great Desert Storm.
Ó,
That throw's gonna take off a chunk again. The super shot. Do they gamble something
Caraca,
here on a
mané.
drive move?
Que isso, velho? Dá pra fazer isso? O cara bate no furacão.
Over.
Caralho, essa foi foda agora.
Really had to
O cara bate no furacão e manda de volta, mané.
drama.
O furacão serve pra tunar os golpes
Caralho,
dele, cara.
você é muito roubado, mané.
Aí eu troquei de lado e joguei o furacão pra cima dele.
Here comes a new challenge.
Cara, dá pra jogar o furacão pra cima do cara.
Não, tu achou que o furacão era lento desse
We're in
jeito.
for something special right here, right now.
Não, mas jogou pra caralho. Ganhei ele no finalzinho, mano. Papo reto, ganhei no
Fight's now
finalzinho.
underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Throw misses. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Takes a trip. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Time's the only
No.
thing moving here. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. I can't keep track of these corner switches.
Mano,
Just out of range for that throw. That drive impact doesn't get through. This is the range where
Caraca.
things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the burnout
ai,
activates.
caralho, é só
The
esperar um
punish counter
pouquinho,
gives them
mano.
a great opening here, KO.
Ai,
Player 2 takes the rounds like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires off a whirlwind. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Scrapping it out up close. Lays down a whirlwind. Opts to continue the experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with knocked up out of the air. Not much life left, but they're ground them from above. Can they create an off critical? What's gonna happen? KO!
Boa.
ai.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Eu tava com pouca vida, se tivesse isso, dropasse porrada.
Me deu round, me deu round.
Era pra mim ter empurrado o furacão na bunda dele, né? Se empurrasse o furacão na bunda
Tô
dele, ia deixar
esquecendo a
ele
punição,
desesperado.
meu Deus, que tô 2 dias sem jogar.
É, dei mole, mano. Se trocar botão cachorrito, você fode todo, mano.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The low doesn't connect. The move whips and they get nailed with the punish counter. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The super armor does its job. Getting into the, it adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Does a good job.
Derrubaram a bacia de maçã ali do outro lado ali,
Trapping it
ó.
out up close. The jump in is denied.
Que?
A bacia de maçã ali, ó. A feita de
Player
maçã que é o
two
tudo ali,
picks
ó.
up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spinning bird kick. Gets the bar out of Kikosho. Player two has the slight button.
Caralho!
Stopping block.
Tirou
Player
não?
two will have
Por
to
que que o Pedrinho não tirou?
for a good return. Using the game for the super. They're not playing
Ela
around
podia estar
here.
empurrando, não.
One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Lofts up. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Jump. This can lead to something.
Caralho, banda dela, mano.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in.